Go.
Welcome, welcome. It's Wind Down Wednesday. Hey, everybody, it's another hump day. Wind Down Wednesday with Black
Another
women.
hump day.
This is a
Yes.
long week. Is it me or the week seems so long? Hey,
Oh,
Luella.
it's the
Hey,
longest week.
ladies, what's going
Yes, sweet dark
on?
chocolate.
No, it's been a long week. Like
Yeah.
today, I am super exhausted. I done gave everybody the wrong information today. Okay,
But yeah,
it's
we
been a long
another
week.
week. I just want to introduce the ladies of Black Women Love Football that's on Wind Down Wednesday tonight. We have Susan, our founder, our fearless
Hey,
leader.
girl.
Susan,
Hey,
who is repping those New York Giants.
Oh, when they work out with Shador? Tomorrow, right?
Oh,
girl, carry on.
We have Stacy representing the Brown.
Hey, I got one arm today. Hey, y'all. Hey, happy
Okay.
Wednesday, everybody.
And this is me, Mal. I am representing those New England Patriots all day, every day.
The Neeps.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, me and my neeps. New
The
England
neeps, the
sisters.
neeps, the neeps.
Yes.
Hey,
New
Luella.
England.
Hey, Donna.
So, hey,
Denise,
Carolyn. I got
Latrice.
my Carolyn. I did get my jewelry. She asked me, Big Shaq, how you doing? Good to see
What's
you
up, Bobby?
tonight. Cowgirl, DC for life. Oh, Cowboy fans, I love
Yep.
y'all.
So let's get into it. What's going on in the football world? Well, right now, me doing the special events, we give back every quarter. Last quarter, we was doing a donation for Jamie, who is going to be giving out an award a scholarship award to a deserving student this next Friday, the 25th. It's going to be held at Georgia Gwinnett College in Lawrenceville. We raised money to help with the contribution. So she's going to be presenting it next Friday. It's at 6 p.m. I know traffic in Atlanta is crazy, but I plan on attending.
I just
Jamie's
gotta
sweet.
get moving by 4 o'clock, but be
I
there, be there,
know.
be there.
I leave
Need to
out at
start
4. I
moving
should have
by 4.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, and we have to know who's going because we have something for everyone that's going. So
Yes.
please
Mel, can
inbox
you round them
Mal.
numbers up and let me know, like, by the end of the week, please?
Okay, I'll do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, so we could all be in unison, or how do you
Hmm.
say it?
And support Jamie.
Right. So please let her know if you're coming. This way we can get that in order.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, next Friday, the 25th, like I said, 6 p.m. Georgia Gwinnett College. Our girl Jamie, who is a Falcon fan, Rise Up, is going to
Yes.
be presenting an award to a deserving student, like I said, for her son, in memory of her son. His organization, well, Give Back is, what is it called again? I'm sorry.
K K dots.
Right.
Connecting the dots.
Connecting the Dots is the name of the foundation that she's started in her son's memory. So I plan on being there. If you're going to be there, please reach out, and so we can be in kind of unison and we can do something together. Okay.
Right. And does everybody know there's a give back chat, Mal?
I don't think so. I haven't really been that. I try to get active on there once in a while, trying to pull some stuff together to tell them what we're doing. We haven't done anything a few, like, it's been like a month or so, right? So I am going to get more involved. Anytime there's something coming up, I also put out there a couple of times if people are doing things in their city,
Yes, please post
back
it
to
in
the
the group.
community. Just post it in there. You never know. It could be somebody, your neighbor that's right up the street. You guys can pair together and pull something. And
Absolutely.
you never know that we might pop up and come up there and support as well. So this is
Absolutely.
across the nation, wherever you are. We do some things here in Atlanta. People do things I've seen Atlanta, North Carolina, California, all over. If you just put it on the page and you have more sisters joining you.
Hey,
Okay.
sweet dark chocolate. Thank you. She said everybody hit that like button. I love it.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Subscribe
Yeah.
and like.
And with that give back, we need everybody from each team to be somebody from each team, each city, especially from the meetups to be represented, because each meetup is required to do a give back. So we need, if you are over a meetup, you need to be joining that chat for that. So just my 2 cents on that.
Right.
So, and then we also talked about doing a give back while we're doing nationals. I'm going to see if we can pull something together. If I cannot be there, I will definitely, help pull it together, and hopefully I can be there. But if not, I'll be working from here.
Mary. Hey, girl. Hey, where you been? Or maybe where I've been, huh? So yeah, with the one with National, Sonya is working on that. And she did touch bases with me yesterday or day before, one of these days. And so she actually had asked me for a number. So I guess they asked her for a number. So I know that is in the works.
Okay.
So we got a couple things in mind for that. The other thing is July is Minority Mental Health Awareness. So there is a mental health agency, a guy I grew up with. He does a program called Mentally Mangled for minorities. So I actually has reached out to his administrator. Also, maybe something that we can do with them if this one doesn't pull through. But I am more apt to do that one. So yes, let's just keep that in mind also for July.
Hey, Nick,
that's going to be, I guess that's like our next quarter.
Stacy Evans, hey girl, hey.
Hey.
Yeah, crazy on here. And I also want to mention, I'm doing an event in June 7th. It is our Atlanta Pro Fanatic football cookout. All teams usually there.
Don't want to miss it.
It is a blast. Yes, having a few vendors there as well. We also, all the teams. We have DJ. We have, and I'm also thinking about doing a give back at that time as well to one of the organizations I work with a lot with feeding the homeless downtown. That would be Caring Fans. Caring Fans. What is it called again?
Giving Hands, Caring Fans. Ain't it something like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Monica. Yes.
Yes, something like that. I forgot the name of it.
Giving Hands, Caring Fans.
Yeah, that's it. So she feeds the homeless every Saturday, on third Saturday of the month. If I can get out there with her, I see that she needs a little assistance. I always, if I can't, I donate. So I'm thinking about doing something at the cookout to drive people to help her with her organization that, going forward, because she does it every Saturday.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Definitely let us know what you're doing so we can show up.
Okay. And giving is just down. So much funding has been snatched away from our social service funding. So where we can, ladies, please donate where you can to your local give food banks, whatever in your community, wherever it's a give back. So, and if we popping up, we ask that you give what's in your heart or what you can, because it's just hard, especially for our disabled, our seniors. A lot of those communities are in food deserts where they don't have other things, and they rely on these services to get them. So let's just keep that in mind.
Yes. And Kelly was talking about she's having a barbecue next year in the DMV. Definitely let us know. That is an area that we are growing in, and we would love to be a part of that. So definitely let us know, Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
I can't wait. I saw the wizard yesterday. I ain't get off probation yet, so I will be there for June. By then, I will have my travel papers and I'll be outside. Okay.
You know how people get half information? Somebody just probably came on and be like, "Zero probation."
She still got her ankle bracelet on. She ain't get her ankle bracelet on for that.
That's why she's coming, man.
Yep.
Don't do
still
that.
Strapped in. For sure.
Let's talk about our sponsors. We got some sponsors today, you guys. We're so excited. People are sponsoring us for nationals. There are different levels. If you want to be on a backdrop, if you just want to pay 15 and be put your card in a box or some samples of what you do. Do you even have a business if you don't invest in the marketing? Marketing is the biggest thing. So we're letting you market to 200 women that got multiple friends, and they're going to take it back, and then it's going to be in the group, and then you're going to be on our backdrop. And we have we'll be on the radio in Cleveland, we'll be on the TV. So we're excited for our sponsors. So if you have a business or know anybody else that have a business, $15 is, who gets to market for $15? Nobody.
And let me say this. I am challenging all these football clubs to be sponsors. Like, we sponsor, we support, you guys. We come to y'all events. You ask for this, we give you that. So I am putting a challenge out to all of these various football clubs to come in and become a sponsor. What that looks like for you, I don't know, but all the information is on the website of what that, what your club comes in at. We will be in attendance at 2 picnics with multiple football clubs. So, and I'm traveling to Mississippi for another, football event. So let's put these football clubs on notice that we looking for them to come in with Black Women Love Football and sponsor, because Black women are heavily represented, and I'm sure hold down plenty of these football clubs. So I would like for them to see them come in as some sponsors as well.
And have you gotten your raffle ticket, ladies? Let's get our raffle tickets. Unlimited, $3 a raffle ticket. First prize is 2 NFL tickets to the game of your choice. And we'll have 4 more prizes after that. We're just not sure what that will be yet, but they won't be shabby. So $3 unlimited, and you can buy up until July 11th and purchase them. So they're on the website, blackwomenlovefootball.com, along with other merch. So if you have never been on our website, go to our website. Men, go to our website. And if you have been on our website, get back on there and get your raffle tickets. Okay, and anybody can get in this. Men, women, boys, girls, anybody can buy a raffle ticket. So the winner can come from anywhere. We're going to announce it that Sunday at the end of our nationals.
And we will be live doing it. So on all platforms,
once you
we
buy
will
the
be
ticket,
doing that. Yeah.
You, every time you buy tickets, you will get your numbers, and Donna will email you your numbers. So if you haven't gotten them, she will be getting them to you, and you'll have your numbers, and we have them on a spreadsheet as well. So good luck.
Yeah, these ladies is organized. Hey, Dwayne. Yeah, come through with them Jags. Tell them Jags that Black Women Love Football, that Jag group you with, need y'all to be a sponsor. Thank you. Thank you, Big Chef. Thank you. I will. And let me say this too. Black Women Love Football was outside this weekend. I don't know if anybody seen Nikki's pictures. Nikki was outside all weekend. Nikki had an event, and that's why she's not on with us tonight. But Nikki was line dancing with the line dance man, had him taking pictures with the Black Women Love Football flag.
Yes, I loved it.
Nikki was outside all late and stuff. I think I called her about something on Sunday. She was like, "Child, I am asleep. Like, I am knocked out." Yeah, because she was out sliding and flexing all Saturday night. But she looked like she had a great event. She also sent me an event that she haven't, and she gonna always send me something when she know I can't see this little writing. She is having something in It is a kicking out homelessness and kickball tournament. It is May 17th in Tallahassee. And then in May 24th, it will be in Jags. If you want to be a vendor, it is free vending. We get your teams together, get your teams up. It's $100 per team, and it goes to stomping out homelessness, basically. I don't have my good glasses on, so I can't see a lot of this. However, it's called Steals and Slides. We will have the poster, the flyer posted, and you can always go to Nick Next page to get all the full information as well. Okay.
Stace, you talked about Mississippi. Did you get a date there? You said May.
Yeah, I did. I'm coming up on that also. I also, while I'm talking about Nikki, Wednesdays we celebrate each other. Today Nikki is celebrating 35 years at her job. I don't know if anybody's seen that she posted that today. So congrats to you, Nikki, because that's a long time to be on anybody's anything being bothered with
35 years, right?
35 years of service to anything. So big ups to you, girlfriend. Please, speaking of Wednesdays is one Women Crush Wednesday. So on Wednesdays we celebrate each other. We crush on each other. We want to hear about accomplishments. What are you doing? What is happening? What you done checked off? What chip you done put on your bingo board? What have you accomplished? And just celebrating each other. So if your post don't go through or any of that, that is why. Because we are taking the day to just celebrate you. So today, earlier today, I celebrated Denise, just for being Denise. Denise does a lot for us. She keeps definitely me and Susan on task. So I celebrated her. And this evening, I am celebrating Luella. Luella is a new moderator, but it is also Autism Awareness Month. And Luella is also an awesome autism mom. And she posts her and her son all the time. So big ups to Luella, because I know that it is not always easy being an autism mom. So if in the month of April you have your blue on any time of the month, please post a picture and hashtag it Autism Awareness Month. So that is that for that. So big ups to you. Oh, and look, I done picked two Atlanta people too. And when we do stuff in Atlanta, Luella is always front and center for that. And she is like an hour or so outside.
Yes,
So big ups to Luella. So yeah, she is my evening Women Crush Wednesday person for today. And then I see our guest popping in May. It is the weekend of the 16th. Hey Felicia.
Hi,
The 16th is when we go into Mississippi. So I didn't got that call. Get your life together. It is gonna be hot. Can you stand and being outside? They talk crazy to me. I can't wait to get down there. Okay. We will be there. We're doing 2 meetups in Mississippi. One of the owners of the establishment we going to will be on the show May 8th. They are coming in as a sponsor for nationals as well. I am not going to tell who it is, but I think we are going to be very excited. So I will announce that the week of then. But yes, we are going to Mississippi on May the 17th. I asked them to send me the information. Of course, they did not, but It's the 17th. I'm doing a day on the 17th and a day on the 18th. So feel free, ladies, to join me on those days. So that is that. What else do I have? So, ladies,
Let's talk football. Are we
yeah,
going straight to
I got
guests?
two more things, and then we can move over. One is so we have to be a little creative till all of these sponsors come in. So our founder has been real creative and made us influencers for pharmacy. So part of the money that we get back from pharmacy, we use towards our give backs because
Yes.
it is bigger than football with Black Women Love Football. So, ladies, y'all trying to get summer body readies and all of that stuff, hop on there and get you something to get a lot of good health products. Donna is raving about the red lipstick, so y'all know I'm a red girl, so I got to get on there and do that. So I'm gonna do that tonight, and get the red lipstick. And I love the toothpaste on there; it's like great. And so make sure you hop on there for that. And what else? That's all I have for my announcements. I know I only said I had a little bit, but
Okay, I
really
have one question before we
I
bring
have
in
one more announcement. One more.
What's that?
Atlanta meetup is on the 26th.
I forgot about
Oh,
that
that's
one.
right. Yeah, Atlanta.
Yes.
Atlanta, that Atlanta
I'm
don't
jealous.
come to. It be
I'm
everybody
jealous.
else from everywhere
I'm
else.
still okay. Moving forward. Football.
Okay, here's my question. Do the Steelers have a quarterback yet?
No, but let me tell you what's so funny. I was like, I want to know, do they have a quarterback yet? Because I've been out the loop for a few days. So let me ask ChatGPT. Do they have a quarterback yet? Because I couldn't find it on ESPN. I couldn't find it nowhere yet. Whatever. ChatGPT don't even know. They still talking like about Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. Like they like this is ridiculous. They like yeah no. They just hopefully hoping like in the next 8 days they get one in the draft because nobody knows what the Steelers are even doing when it comes to a quarterback. It's crazy what they doing. Like I was hoping
Maybe,
Tay or somebody jumped on that was a Steelers fan that I can
maybe
like
they have a
ask
secret.
and
Maybe
can say like,
there's a
what are y'all doing up there? Like,
maybe
are
there's a
y'all
secret
not
weapon.
going with A-Rod? What is the problem up there?
It's a secret weapon they have coming out.
But who? Who?
I don't know.
I even went in a chat and was trying to I couldn't even see who they was really talking about to even see like, are y'all not tired of this? Like this is crazy. What y'all doing over there? It's just ridiculous. I don't know. I hope they don't get one. They in my division, so you know I could care less what they doing in real life.
Okay, let's ask the men about this. Okay, Giants, which I'm a fan of, is getting ready.
No, Shaq, he is not making no comeback.
The Giants are working out Shador tomorrow.
Do
Now
you
that
really
would be,
think that he gonna come to New York? You think y'all gonna
I
have that
don't know.
many
I
African
couldn't
Americans
see
up
it,
there?
but now this is his second workout for them. So it's possible. Now we got 3 quarterbacks. What are they doing? Like I have no clue what they could be doing with that. You know? So Oregon quarterback Dylan is looking like the Steelers quarterback. Okay. Dylan
Really?
Gabriel.
Okay.
That's interesting, Shay. Okay.
So I hope they have the same season that we had this year. I don't care if they get a quarterback or not.
You can't
Keep
win that.
on keeping on. Going the way that y'all go. And
Right.
that's what I'm gonna say for that. And since I don't have no glasses, y'all gonna get a glare on me because I need to have this little
Yeah.
light right here. I was hoping V was hop on by now so I could ask her about this one, but I'm gonna skip and wait for her to see if she can come on for a little bit. Washington Commanders are pursuing a trade for all-pro cornerback Jalen Ramsey from the Dolphins. There ain't no Dolphins people around here either. what they think about that. Interesting. No Dolphins people.
Nope, nobody
Uh,
does well.
No Dolphins.
speak nice about
Nope.
Ramsey. Why, Shay? Why are we speaking nice about Ramsey? I just said, listen, I don't make the news. I just report it. That's it. I'm just trying to understand what is going on in these NFL streets. They just saying that the Commanders is looking for him. I'm not trying to,
Mm-hmm.
he ain't in my division. I don't care about him either. I'm just asking. He brought y'all a lot of game to Jacksonville. Okay. Well, he might be out of there. I'm just saying. Um,
Kelly's saying that the Steelers QB is Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson.
yeah, well, my homeboy went over Mason Rudolph head, so I don't know if they're gonna be able
I
to
don't
do too
know.
much
Yeah.
with that.
They need to
He
let
went
us know.
straight on top of his head, so I wouldn't be speaking.
Dwayne said Ramsey's going back to Duval. Duval.
It really. Well, they think that he might be on the shot. He might be going over there to them Commanders. At least they really. Well, let me say this: the Commanders is really trying to get him. That's what's in the talks.
Mm.
For it.
Just
So
checking him.
that's in them NFL streets. This is the other thing. So last week it came out about the NFL draft prospect Isaiah Vines and being charged and all of that, blah 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 blah, with all that, right, for the essay. So today his lawyers filed a lawsuit and sent that first page of that lawsuit to all 32 teams. And this long dissertation, I was reading part of it earlier, that it's a defamation suit.
Hmm.
And I'm just trying to figure out, like, why do we have so many of these cases this season?
I was going to say that.
Isn't that now? I appreciate and I like that these guys are fighting back, because it shouldn't be that they can do it and ruin these guys, careers, lives, whatever.
Mhm.
But it's just crazy that
Yeah,
and
I
it
saw.
should
I
be a
said
lot
that
more
yesterday.
selective of who and what you do. Some of that's a little bit of training at home, I think, but hey.
I don't know. I saw it yesterday at something else about somebody else, and I just said, "What's going on? What's going on?" And something got to be done, or something, or how do we prevent it, or how do we get that? Their agents and stuff are looking for money and stuff, but let's get them in some type of something before they, things to look out for, traps to look out for, and maybe they have these things. I just hate, what the bottom line is I hate to see so many young black men getting caught up like that.
I
That
agree.
bothers me. I have 3 boys, so that bothers me a lot. You
I agree.
know,
And
so
I think so many I think a lot of it is I'm not gonna say I think. I'm gonna say that many young men come from an environment that they try to get out of, that they get into a college environment. They never had nobody really to guide them. So then they start getting this fame, they start getting in these places, and they get with the wrong people or the wrong
mhm.
person. And then they begin to have to navigate it differently.
Hmm.
I don't think I know for a fact that it always is not a case of a essay case. I believe that a lot of it is misguidance, just not having the right people in place to guide them along the way. And that's
Yeah.
just not in there, that's just general, and it just happens to be on this level. Just my opinion, you know.
Wow.
Mhm.
Um, Yes, that was the next thing on my list. Everybody is putting in the chat. Um, Two families definitely affected with the Kyron Lacey situation. Many, many prayers to his family. Sad situation. You never know what mentally affects a person, and the outcomes of that. I read a lot of about that. Just watching a lot of interviews from different people, his teammates, um, Ron Clark, and different people. I also feel like he did not have. I think a lot of people that could have supported him didn't. And I don't know that to be true. I just, from different interviews that I watched, it's what wasn't said. Coaching staff from LSU and different things. So I think it goes back a lot to when we had our grief, navigating grief through the holidays segment. And when we had Mary and the other young lady on, those conversations I think are very important. Um, and I think that having somebody to really you trust to be able to have that what you feel in conversation and people checking up on you on a regular basis was and know the signs of where you stand is important. And even though I know I read where people was checking on his mental, I don't think this they saw what really led him there. So many prayers to his family, and I just hope that if anybody watching this uh, feel any way that they would reach out and kind of talk to somebody. And that's just my take on that.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's heavy.
So,
Yeah.
with that being said, welcome, Felicia. Do anybody have anything before I introduce our guest? You got anything, Susan?
No,
No.
I'm excited to talk to our guest.
Okay, so this week's guest is Felicia Graham. Felicia is a journey of strength, sacrifice, and unwavering love. At just 16 years old, Felicia Graham's world changed forever. She became a mother to a beautiful baby boy. As a young single teen parent, life didn't hand her anything easily. She faced long days, sleepless nights, judgmental stares, and weight of responsibilities far beyond her years. While her peers were navigating high school hallways and dreaming of prom nights, Felicia was learning how to raise a child with love, resilience, and fierce determination. What no one could have predicted, though, was that tiny baby in her arms, Virgil Lemons, would grow up to become one of the most electrifying athletes in the nation. Starting football at the age of 5, Virgil showed early signs of greatness. Years later, he became the #1 punt returner in the country, racking up an incredible 602 yards and 2 touchdowns, a true testament to his talent, discipline, and heart. Through every practice, game, and tournament, Felicia has been his biggest cheerleader. She's traveled from state to state supporting Virgil, not just in football, but in track and field, wrestling, and volleyball. Her sacrifices and devotion have been constant and her presence unwavering. Felicia often says that Virgil has been one of her greatest blessings, not just because of his achievement, but because of the person he's become. He gave her purpose, strength, and a reason to keep pushing forward, even when the road was rough. From a scared teenage girl to a proud and powerful mother, Felicia Graham's story is one of love, resilience, and unbreakable bond between a mother and her son. Felicia is the mother of Virgil Lemons, 22 years old, who will be going to the draft next week. He is of the University of West Florida, All American, number one punt returner in the country. As we heard, racking up an incredible 602 yards and two touchdowns. Received an award from Pensacola Sports for being an All American. His exceptional performance earned him second team All American honors from the American Football Coaches Association
Wow.
as a return specialist and first team All Gulf South Conference recognition as both a defensive back and return specialist, MVP for special teams. While Lemons is not a quarterback, his versatility and special teams make him a notable prospect in the upcoming draft. Welcome to Black Women Love Football. Wind down Wednesday.
Yes, everybody, welcome Felicia. Welcome. Welcome, Felicia.
That
First,
is
I want to say
awesome.
That is
thank you.
awesome.
Thank you for being a resilient, Black, young, powerful mother. Thank you, thank you for being a woman that we can honor, a woman that we can look up to. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
So my question is, hey Star, I'm
Hey,
gonna ask.
girl.
We've had other mothers on, but I'm gonna ask the question that I asked all the mothers. He started playing at 5, but when did you know?
Actually, I was scared to let him play football. It was my oldest sister because I was like, "They're not gonna hurt my baby." And then she asked Virgil, was like, "You want to play football?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then we just went from there. But we set out when he turned 13 because he got hit by a car. But they said
Okay.
no more football. But
Oh wow.
man could say no, God could say yeah. So it was like, okay, we go back out there. We went back out there from there. It's been like this.
Yeah. Wow. That's something. That is something that he got hit by a car. Was he
Yeah.
like injured where his legs were
Yeah.
injured?
They
Wow.
put a he has a plate in his foot, but it grows with his foot. So he
Okay.
has a plate, and then he had a rod, but they removed the rod, but he still have the plate in his foot.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. That is so
Wow.
awesome.
Hmm.
So awesome. Well, I'm happy to have you here today. Any
Of
questions
course.
for Felicia in the chat? Just go ahead, write them out. We'll catch as many as we can. But just tell us a little bit about his journey, about from let's say high school on up to where he is now.
Okay, high school, he was kind of like slept on because in Florida, it's a big competition. Down here, they go to different neighborhoods and wrap kids up. They just don't believe in. If you
Right.
live in Deerfield, you go to
I'm
school in
laughing because she's
Deerfield.
trying to be proper, but she probably was like, "Don't sleep on my baby. Don't sleep on my
But I kept telling him like, quit, go wrestle full time, go run track full time. And he told me, he was like, I'm not quitting. It's gonna be my time. And then they had like a big game. I think that was Fort Pierce or Fort Myers. This team had never lost a home game and they
baby."
needed Virgil. And that's when he shined. But the first
Okay.
school he was supposed to go to was Florida Tech, but with COVID, they lost their whole football funding.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
So
Wow.
they called the boys and they told the boys, like, you have to find another school to go to. So it's like, oh, baby, got to find another school to go to. And it's COVID. So he got in the portal. He went to UNCP at first. It was like a little small school. It's in Pembroke, North Carolina. It's like an Indian school. So he
Mhm.
went there and he started as a freshman. He traveled and everything. Went there. He broke the record there too. Like he did like a kickoff return for 100 yards and ran it all the way back. But
Ooh.
it was another boy who was ahead of him who was a senior, so you know how that went. So that coach left, and when that coach left, new coaches come. So they came to Virgil one day. Mind you, I had just had a bad car accident. Like my car was total loss. So I was laying in the hospital, and Virgil was like, I gotta switch schools. So I'm like, huh? You gotta switch schools? What you talking about? You on the D's list and everything. So I was like, what you did? He was like, the man said he bringing a DB in and they not gonna give me the money or whatever, and they not gonna start me. So I was like,
Mm.
okay, do what you gotta do. So he already had his mind made up that he wanted to go to University of West Florida because he had a friend there who kept begging him to come. But he was like, I'm going where I could go to school for free. And UNCP was free. So he traveled. He went like to like 4 different schools. He was just traveling in the summer, and then he came back and he was like, "I'm going to University of West Florida," and I was like, "Duh, I already knew that. You want to get with DJ, your own boy." So he was like, "Yeah." So I said, "You know, when you go, we need academics and sports." I was like, "Mommy don't got no money like that. I mean, we
Wow.
making it or
Mhm.
whatever." So he went in there. He hustled and bustled, and he been there. He went to school for free and for academics and sports.
Awesome.
So
Good
That's
for
Great.
awesome.
him.
he
So,
just he
Good.
graduated December 12th with business account in his bachelor. So yeah.
Oh,
Good
that's
for
awesome.
him.
And so many athletes don't get to accomplish that right
And
away.
that's what I keep telling him. I was like, nobody could take away from you that you have your degree, regardless of what happened next week. You still got that paper. So,
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
but I
That's
got
it.
faith somebody go pick them up.
that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Absolutely. What was going to the combine like?
Actually, the first time he got shortchanged because he drove all the way to Pensacola to do it. No team showed up. No teams. So he drove all the way to Pensacola back to his school to do it. Nobody showed up. So he had to come all the way back to Fort Lauderdale, get up on the Saturday morning, and drive to Miami to do it. But he said
Mm.
he did good. He ran the 4.4. He was like,
Oh,
"Mommy, someone else." Yeah, he ran the 4.42
that's
in the
awesome.
40. He was like, "Mommy, some of those guys, they were so big." I was like, "Yeah." And he said he left 225 like 14 times. He was like, some of the old linemen couldn't even do it, but he said he liked it.
Mm.
He said he
Okay.
was nervous, but he was like, he got to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Mhm.
how are you? How is your nerves? How are you? Okay.
Nervous, because he the only one. He my only baby, so it's like
Oh, right.
I'm still
Okay.
protective of him. And then it's so
Okay.
crazy. The combine started his birthday when he turned 23, 424.
Okay.
But he was
Mm.
just like, he's still going to work every day. He worked for
Okay.
Amazon. He a manager at Amazon. Right now he in Washington working, but he's coming back Friday. And he like, I'm going to work, and when my phone ring, I'm just gonna answer my phone. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow.
But
Wow.
He
I'm
going to
nervous
work.
though.
So he going to work the day of the draft. Oh wow.
Hmm. Yeah,
So no
he going to
draft
work.
party.
No, he don't want one.
Oh
Nope.
wow.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm.
He's
Okay.
going
He
to
a
work.
grinder.
Yeah, he is.
If you
Okay.
had your choice, what team would you want him to go to?
He told me not to answer that for you guys because he was like, they probably, he said,
You want him
they
right
probably,
there in Florida.
he talk about they probably gonna be listening. They ain't gonna pick me up if you say a particular team, mommy.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
We'll let you off the hook then.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat said he might go to Dallas.
Daryl said that. You know, Daryl's DC4L.
We'll take
Yeah.
anywhere.
We'll
We
take
gonna
it.
take it.
We'll
We'll
take
take
it.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, we're definitely pulling for him, pushing him, behind him. Does he have social media? Do you know his social media
He
that we
only
can
have
pull up?
Instagram. No face. You're not allowed. He was never allowed to have Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was you not allowing him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And his goddad ran the Instagram. I always monitor his Instagram. So yeah.
Yeah. No, that's
Mhm.
good. I hear you. And
Wow,
with all
that's
the
awesome.
stuff going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
does have an Instagram. Somebody else just runs it. So is it that a way for us for the people to follow him on that Instagram page?
Yeah. His name is crazy though. Hold on. I think it's like, hold on, Playboy Woo 23, something like that. He'll
Okay.
pop
Well,
up.
if you can get it to Stacy for us,
Yeah.
we would love
Okay.
to follow him.
Okay.
And bless him by bringing his numbers up and go ahead and follow him.
And a bunch of
Okay.
aunties supporting.
Right.
Right. Right.
Right.
I can't do it by myself. Right.
Cowgirl DC4L. I'm gonna stop saying the DC part. Cowgirl. Don't be mad at me. She said, "Is he nervous? How's his nerves?"
He seemed like he okay. We was riding in the car the other day, and again, I always tell him like nobody could take it away that you got your paper, you got your degree. He was like, "I'm all right. I'm okay."
Okay.
So
He's trying to
yeah,
keep him busy. So going to work and stuff is probably
yeah.
keeping him from
Hmm.
5%.
Yeah.
But he get up. He work overnight right now, so he working like from 7 at night to 7 in the morning, and then he go home. He come home like 7:30 he go to sleep, and he back up at 9. He's going to work out.
Oh wow.
Okay.
And then when they
Yeah.
had him working from 4 to 12, he was working out he'll work out in the backyard because he was like, he don't like to drive to the gym. It's so far from my house. He was like, he don't like to drive to the gym. So he'll go in the backyard and work out. And it's like my street, they have like a long, like, how can I put it? Like a long path with grass. So he'll be out. He used to be out there like 12 o'clock at night working out by himself with his speaker.
That's that hard work. That's that hard
Yeah.
work.
Mhm. And that's what it
That's
takes.
dedication
Yeah.
and discipline.
That's
Mhm.
the difference between good and great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, great to have
Mhm.
you
Get
outside.
Get that Instagram to us so we'll have 40,000 aunties following him.
Right. I'm gonna make sure I get it as soon as we
All
end.
right. And let him know. So when all these women start following him, he don't be like, wait a minute.
Where these
Oh,
old
he'll
ladies
definitely-
coming from?
You know, he'll send it to me and be like, he'll send it to me and say, you know her? You know her?
There's some guys in the chat too that'll chime in and join. So it's some males on here too.
Right. They'll like him too. So Dwayne said Jacksonville Jaguars. Dwayne, you want everybody to come to the Jaguars. No. Every week he's like Jaguars. Every week. Who else we got?
Somebody said, did he do pro day?
Yeah, he did. He had.
Okay,
That's what
okay.
he what's her name?
Okay.
Oh,
Mhm.
Kelly. I think one of the greatest things, one of the pro mothers, we had a pro mother on, and one of the things she said that stuck out to me was nobody ever checks on their mental.
Well,
Mm.
I'm
You
real
know?
nosy because one of Virgil's close friends committed suicide. They was
Okay.
he went to the train tracks and
Hmm.
he did it. And Virgil showed up at my job that day and was like, "Did you hear about somebody lying on the train tracks?" And I was like, "No, I don't watch the news because it made me depressed.
Right.
I don't
Yeah.
watch it."
Yeah.
So I was like, "No, I didn't hear nothing about it." And it was his friend. And then it was
Mhm.
like they was doing like a pack like at his school. Then another girl went and did it. It was like they was doing it back to
Yeah.
back at the high school he went
Oh,
to.
wow.
So
Okay.
I'm real nosy. I'm the nosy mom. Real nosy.
No, you
I
need to
bust in
be.
the room and everything still.
That's good.
Girl, I was that mom. I had drug tests and everything. It got to the point they would come home and pull up the drug test, take it, and just sit it on my dresser and say, I'm going to, so I don't bother them.
I'm definitely the nosy
You
mom.
know
I'm
who
real
that was,
nosy.
Stacey.
Right.
So ain't nothing wrong with being that mom because I was that mom, and we have to. And just like we was talking about and Stacey was mentioning, about all this going on, I'm glad we got a mother like you. This is not just your kid. When we see your kid, I see my kids, and
Right.
I'm sure all of them see their kids, and we need to protect them. We let them loose at 18 or whatever. Maybe we need to protect them a little bit longer.
I was just telling my friend that I was like, I feel as though he's more needy now that he's grown.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. I say it all the time.
I was like, I feel like he's more. I get the mommy text more than anything than when he was in college. I'd be like, golly, what? But yeah.
Oh, okay. So Dwayne said they need a returner. Okay, Dwayne, I'll let them go to the Jaguars. He said they need a returner. So, yeah.
We'll take
All these
anywhere.
teams need everybody.
Hello.
We need everything.
When
From
I
the
was
owner
looking-
on down, we need everything. Okay.
When I was online, I seen something about the Raiders with him. I was like, oh, that's kind of far. But okay, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They was like they need a returner too. Yeah.
Mm.
Does he
Yeah.
have a favorite team? Has he had a favorite team throughout his youth and childhood?
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Bobby, don't start.
Oh.
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 He about to get blocked. He is gonna get blocked off the Wind Down Wednesday.
Kansas
Look,
City.
we all got
He gonna get
quiet.
blocked. He act like he got a bomb team or something. Like you solo in the city.
Kansas City give us they give us the business. Jacksonville, he will be close. Yeah, and that's true, Dwayne. He'll be close to home if he do Jacksonville. So
Mm-hmm.
Which team in because I'm not sure, I don't know Florida. So which
Miami
team
Dolphins.
they would be the closest to you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we don't want him going to play with radio, so I'm gonna not pray for that for you. We want him to make sure I'm not gonna bother the Lord with that for you. It's Holy
I
Week,
know
and I'm
Tennessee
trying to hold
Titans.
on this week. I ain't gonna bother the Lord with that for you. I'm
Tennessee
not.
Titans called him and
Oh,
the New York Jets, but he know the guy who's over the returner at
okay.
New York Jets because that's who started him on it when he went to UNCP. But the guy
Okay.
left and went back to New York Jets. So
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Teams coach.
Well, we're not gonna make you break your promise. We asking you like questions trying to get at stuff.
It's just some stuff I don't bother the Lord with. It's Holy Week, and I'm just trying to hold on this week. Okay. So just some things I'm just gonna be like quiet about.
I know. Oh, she'd be sick if he ended up like with the Neeps or something up there with the New England or something.
Girl, you would die in that winter time having to go up there to them.
Look, or the Bills be shuffling out the
Me
stadium.
talking about, Lord, I know you didn't bring me this far. When that snow hit,
I was in New York
baby.
January. I was so mad at everybody. I was like, don't ever invite me back up here. I was mad. I was like, don't bring me back. And it started snowing and we was walking and I'm like, don't never invite me back. I don't care who birthday it is or what's going on. I'm not coming back. I don't care.
Are you prepared to move, or are you
I'm not moving.
okay?
She's just gonna travel and enjoy the games.
Yeah. I'm not
Every
moving.
Sunday kind of travel for away
Yeah.
games.
I already told him, I was like, I'm not quitting my job. He got mad. I was like, that's your money. He get mad. I was
No,
like,
if you
no,
don't
he could
come
take
off
my
that
mom
job,
because
no.
he's a grandma's boy
It's
too.
easy
So
to
he could
say
take my mom.
now, but when it
Yeah.
started, she can't
Yeah.
work in peace. Then she'll be like,
Yeah.
Because if you go back, if you don't quit your job, every time somebody get on your nerves, I don't have to be here.
You're right.
Me, most
Do
definitely.
you know who my son is? I'll leave today.
Right. What you saying?
"Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture? Can I get a picture?" That's
Yeah, it'll be
Yeah,
crazy.
you're like,
It's
I
like that
ain't gonna be
already when I
here.
go out. Everybody be walking up like, congratulations, congratulations. I'm looking like, it ain't even happened yet. But like, just let me enjoy. I'm not trying to have a drink and y'all steady saying congratulations. Congratulations.
Right.
Shay,
Shantae said, she said, shoot, I'll quit for you.
She gonna have to quit because her team don't have no quarterback, so she gonna have to quit in a minute anyway and go figure that out.
Ooh, Shantae.
You know,
Shots fired.
she gonna have to quit anyway in a minute.
Wow. Shay wants to know. His
Kelly
name
wants
is
to know what his line number is.
You know his line number.
What
Cause
is
she
his
a stalker. She went and stalked him.
It's
She
one
done
of
went
them.
and found him.
See the
She a
sister.
stalker.
Your sister.
He was the ace.
Ace.
He
Oh,
was one.
if she's in, yeah,
One.
if they in that, she's gonna want to know what they line number is.
Yeah.
She's gonna fall
I
in.
wasn't even trying to talk about that. That's all.
Oh,
I just know that.
see, look, they taking you places you're not even trying to go. Don't let them move you though.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Stand on
Right
business.
now he at I stalk it. I still got his location. I stalk. I don't play. He at
Yeah,
Howard University. I'm like, what are you doing at Howard? Doing
yeah.
dogs.
It's
That's what he texted me.
crossing season.
It's crossing
Yeah, you know
season.
his
It
girlfriend
is
just became
crossing season, baby.
a Delta
Okay,
last Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
It's crossing season.
That was my next
Yeah,
question. About he has a girlfriend. That's good. I mean,
he
that's good.
do.
They've been
She's
together
still
for a
in
while.
college. Yeah, they've been together for a while. They
Oh,
went to the
good.
same school and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Hmm.
Oh, good. You could tell him we was all in his business.
All in his business. Jay Stone. His name is Virgil Lemons.
Yeah.
I just read what you sent me. I ain't do all that. No. They on there deep like that.
Right, Shaq and Dwayne having a conversation, or Shantae. Right now, spring was 90 minutes ago. Oh, boo.
It's winter in Cleveland. I don't know about nobody else. It's been winter in
Yeah,
Cleveland
30 degrees.
for a week.
Mm-mm.
It's been a winter
That's
time here.
crazy.
Keep that.
Yeah,
Keep all that.
that's crazy.
It's cold.
Keep all that.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
When I look over here, guys, I'm looking at the chat. So everybody don't think I'm crazy. I know people be like, what is she doing? I'm looking at the chat at the questions to see what else we could ask her. Well, how can we support you, Felicia? I know prayer.
Yeah, most definitely. I need
I
it all
know
right
prayer.
now. I just told my friend, I was like, I'm up and down my mind everywhere right now. It was
Yeah.
like, it's gonna be okay.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna watch the draft?
I'm gonna be somewhere partying. I'm not even gonna story. I'm gonna be somewhere
You're gonna wait
partying.
for him
Then,
to call you.
yeah, I'm gonna wait for him to call me. I'm going to Atlanta next Friday, so I'm gonna be somewhere partying.
Oh, you
Yeah.
must just come on, hang out with us.
You might as well go hang out with him for the meetup.
Yeah,
We got
the
our
let me
meetup
meetup
know.
there.
next
Yeah,
weekend.
I'm
You're
coming
right on
next
time.
Friday. Yeah, I'm
We
gonna be
got
there
our
from
meetup
Friday to
next
Saturday.
next Saturday, right, Mel?
That's correct.
We'll be
Yeah,
at
you
our
might as well
meetup.
go hang out with them black women that love football.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just send me the information. I'm gonna be somewhere partying. I'm just gonna wait for my phone to ring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, definitely. I'll send it to you.
Oh my
Okay.
God, we would love to have you. Love to
Yeah.
have you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in Atlanta. Yeah, I'm leaving next Friday night when I get off work. Well, I'm flying, so
Okay. Are you gonna be in Atlanta or around? Like, what city are you gonna be?
well, I'm being McDonald, but I might have to rent a car so I can
That's
get
that's
anywhere.
right
Okay.
down the street. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's right there. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's right
Mhm.
there. It's not far from any of us that live here.
Yeah.
So definitely, we'll send you the information,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and we would
I'll
love to
come.
have you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts at
Go
what? We're going at 2:00 in the afternoon, right?
2 p.m.
Yep.
Okay.
2
Just
o'clock.
send me the information. I'll come.
And
At the
V got one
Purple.
on Sunday. What time is yours, V?
Sunday, we're starting at 12 o'clock. That's the Unity tailgate that Sunday. So not sure how long you're gonna be in town, but
I'm gonna be
Oh,
there
yeah.
until I leave 10 o'clock Sunday night.
okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I'll
Sunday's
see,
gonna be hot, too.
hopefully I'll see you on Saturday too. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would love to have you. Dwayne says, "Stop worrying, Mom." This is from Dwayne Scott Jr. Stop worrying, Mom. It's gonna be all good. He's gonna get drafted, and he will be good.
Thank you.
Just
Yeah.
make sure
Yeah.
once you get drafted, you come back and visit us and let us know how it really works.
Of course.
Don't
Yeah.
forget about
We
the little
need pictures
Yeah.
with
You sound like
the
my cousin. He was
jersey,
like, don't forget
picture
about
with
the
the
little people.
hat, you
Yeah.
know, all of that.
yeah.
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 So once he's drafted, then you come back and say, we give you that whole day how it played out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right.
So
It's gonna work out all well.
yeah, but thank you for
All
coming
that
on.
resilience is gonna pay off.
No
All
problem.
them late
Thank you for
nights
having
and
me.
all of those
Yeah.
will pay off.
I'm at
Thank
work
you.
right now, as you see this ugly background, but I'm at
Oh,
work.
no, we ain't even
Oh.
finished. But thank you for being transparent.
Mhm.
And we're here. We're sisters. You got Stacy's info.
Mhm.
If you need whatever, and we'll be praying for you. And just as a mother, I think
Mhm.
we all,
Thank you.
we got right now.
Right.
This world
Definitely.
is crazy right now, and we all we got. So, what is that? Yeah, that's a question we didn't ask. What is everybody sipping on tonight? Dwayne, I left mine in the kitchen again. What you got, Mal?
The wine.
Where you at, Stacy?
I got water. I'm drinking water.
With the meds, right?
Mhm.
With the meds.
Don't nothing beat the meds, baby.
V got water, right?
Yeah.
So let me tell you honestly, I have not had wine, no drink since I left Mal and them when we was in Pro Bowl. I haven't had nothing.
Good.
So yeah, I'm on water.
February 1st.
He said not in the kitchen. Dwayne,
Right, I left it in the kitchen again. Shake my head.
What
Iced
you got,
coffee.
Dwayne? What you sipping on?
Right. Shantae got iced coffee.
she got iced coffee. That sounds good.
Donna said she's
Iced tea.
drinking tea.
Brown
Brown Royal. Oh, you took it to the hill. You didn't say
Right.
wine on Wednesday. You having a week too. I see.
Right. Right. Dwayne and Big Shaq after the
Draft.
after the draft and everything, we're gonna have a men's show. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have you guys come on and we're gonna talk about it. Well, Felicia, we love you.
Love you too. Thank you. Happy
Thank you.
Thank
Easter.
you for coming on
I
Of
know.
course.
sharing your
And thank you,
story with
everybody.
us.
Good
Of
luck.
course.
Good
All
luck.
right.
Yes.
Thank you. And don't forget to send me the information so I can come.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely will. We definitely will. Clap back apple
Oh,
flavor.
strawberry
Jesus.
Hennessy. Okay,
What is that?
I didn't hear that. Where they get strawberry Hennessy from?
Strawberry
Okay.
Hennessy.
I know. We gotta talk about
Clap
that.
back
Okay,
apple
somebody get in
flavor.
touch with Stacey Evans and find out
Blue
where she got
juice.
that
What's
from.
in the blue juice?
I will ask her.
I know.
Definitely.
Everybody, good night. Thank you again.
All
Good
right.
night.
Good night.
Everyone.
Good night.